Only the Azothan, we are back with more. Actually, for the first time ever, probably a streamed Lordaeron the Foremath Shoutcast. Now, it has been a long time since I played this game, but I remember something, so let's go ahead and turn off the fog of war and describe the state of this map. Lordaeron the Foremath is a Warcraft 3 custom map. It is control point based, meaning that you are going to want to capture these important little circles on the ground that occasionally allow you to get income from them. Like here. There we go. Underneath Yusuf's units. God damn it, Yusuf, you're ruining my point. Every control point you have has a certain gold value that you will get every minute in the income at the top right corner. Now, the two teams are split up into the Alliance and the Horde. They're the good guys and the bad guys. And in the beginning of the game, it starts out 6v6. And our bad guys are the Lich King, the Burning Legion, the Dark Horde, the Shadow Council, the Cult of the Forsaken, the Dragon Ball. And then our good team is Lordaeron, Silverhand, Ranger Corps, Dwarves, Dalaran, and Highborn. Got the 6v6 power struggle going on, and I'm really hoping that I remember at some point them installing something that made it so that if you accidentally scroll down on the map it would auto fix back out, but now I'm a little bit worried that it didn't, and I don't know how to reset that. Did Blizzard ever add in commands to like dash reset? There's no way. Yeah, of course. Damn it. It's going to be a bit difficult to manage with ourselves zoomed this far in. Oh, Julie played. Gonna be a betrayal gear. Oh, you think so? Cult of the Damned, not Cult of the Forsaken. Cult of... Oh, I was like, why is there an F in there? Cult of the Damned. They said just CFTD. Cult of... COTD. Cult of the Damned. Okay. There's superfluous letters in there, and I'm not wrong about them. By the way, if any of you are familiar with the new version, please let me know if the camera is eventually going to spread out. So, in the early game, there's going to be a few points of contention. Early on, the Alliance has to find out where the Undead has decided to settle in one of 3 locations, and it looks like they've chosen the Noxious Glade. Okay. They are going to have to defend this against the Alliance. Geedy Prime, are you still here? Alright, Geedy Prime. Let's go ahead and introduce our players. We have Leshta Rivendare controlling the Dragon Maw, Worgen 16 as Lordaeron, Titan controlling Silverhand, Geedy Prime as Cult of the Damned, Voltist is Pink, and he's actually the Ranger Corps. Trio is the Shadow Council. Dark King is the Dark Horde. All 677 is controlling the Dwarves. We have Anzium controlling Dalaran. Burning Legion is controlled by Yusuf. Masteria 555 is Lich King, and Highborn controlled by Julian. Again, we have been told that it's possible there's a predilection towards betrayal in Julian. I hope that's not the case.
Oh, that's nice.
Aw, Boulder Dash just donated $5. Thank you so much, Boulder.
Nice.
I'm so flattered by it. That is awesome of you. Alright, Titan looks mostly unprepared to deal with this, in fact. He's not got any upgrades. Nope, no sign of preparation. Tichondrius running in here. He has to remember to use the Skull of Gul'dan, an AoE item that allows him to put down a rain of fire. And for those of you new to this map, this interesting little bubble here is the Ecodome. As long as it doesn't die, and as long as you are mining just the mushrooms inside there, it's infinite. It's infinite lumber. And in this game, you can trade lumber for gold as a resource, so it's kind of important to control. It's Evil's secret little mine of unlimited income that they could just abuse forever. Right here. And don't know. There it is. Fuck yes. Yes, map makers. Thank you for the auto zoom outs. I love you. This game is really difficult to shoutcast when you can't be zoomed down. And a Titan has woken himself up, trying to back up. He can't deal with the Infernal's AoE damage on the front line. And, oh, not to mention the AoE damage in the neck. Flying Void Dragons. Infernal Machines. Yep, Titan cannot stand. He needs to back up, squeeze these siege units into a smaller area. Right now, they have a really good concave here on the back left side, and as you can see, he's wreaking havoc on his health. He needs to back up further into the base. There's not that many melee units he's fighting. It's mostly ranged. He needs to back the fuck up. He's allowing the ranged units an extremely good concave. My bad. I know I shouldn't get too worked up about that one, but oh my god, it hurts to see. And I missed Worgen, our Lordaeron player, running up here to the Alterac Mountains to finish off the orcs. Doesn't look like he had any trouble with it. Sorry I didn't tune you in. There's some small island creeping going on from the Highborn. They love doing that. They're assholes. They're like, oh, I know the Alliance probably needs some help clearing out the undead, which they don't seem to. I'm not sure Gray's here. Geedy Prime is an excellent player, but seems to be AFK. Let's check his money. Oh, he's AFK as balls. This is not good for the evil team. In the meantime, Blue is going to take over a shoulder route, whatever units he can garner from finishing events down here. I believe there's a hero in a base. Yeah. There you are, Elder Net. And in the Nether, Legion doesn't have much going on. Yusuf, I'm not going to be able to see what upgrades he went for until they start to manifest themselves on the field. But I will try to identify them and tell you guys what's unfolding as it happens. Now, the Naru, now controlled by Yusuf, it's a pretty cool unit. You can teleport it around the map and support your base. Oh, no, that's not the one that does that. There's two Naru out in Outland, and the one down here controlled by Green, Oshigun, can be turned back into a Naru that can teleport around and support your army. I think eventually there's 3. Lord of the Foremath leaned heavy into WoW lore, and I think maybe that's what pissed off a lot of people.
Research complete. Our town is under attack.
Now that the last of the Draenei have been eliminated from Outland, the evil forces can feel free to stream into the lands of good. Up north, the dwarves are doing an excellent job of holding off their lifelong enemies, the evil Dark Horde. Actually, no, the Dark Horde's not their problem. The Dragonmaw's their problem. Where's the Dragonmaw player? Lesher Rivendare. Beaten and battered, being pushed back by an early game Skybreaker. Now, this is something that you can get from, I think, you need to capture Gnomeregan over here to the left. Yeah, and then spend a lot of money. But once it's in the air, boy. Again, you want to talk about air superiority. Skybreaker has nearly 3,000 hit points in the air. And one of the coolest models in this game, ever. Alright, the Blood Elves seem to have realized that there was an attack coming. Or, oh, there's Gidi Prime. He's finally woken up. All of his money is going to be damn near spent immediately. Watch, yeah, he's down to 515. He knows he's going to have to keep some of it for the oncoming fight. Can't spend it all on upgrades. Because this is a very angry alliance we have here. Huge alliance armor. Let's check the upgrades. Level 2 Master Sorceress upgrades for our yellow player. Seems like all of the casters across the alliance have been upgraded their max potential, meaning that we have polymorphs, we have slows, we have invisibilities, we have lightning shields, flame shields from our blood elves later on. There's a lot. Ooh, to unpack here. And the mass tower strategy is not gonna get. Let's see if he has time to get it off the ground. The first waves are starting to hit now. Steam tanks trying to get in close, trying to get in so that they can target the towers, break the chokehold, the artificial chokehold that continues here. And again, the longer Gray makes this chokehold, the better off he is in life. But Yeedy, oh, that's so much AoE damage. Look at that Jaina hit right there. Jaina on the front line's a little bit vulnerable. You're gonna want to be careful with her. Umber Please says Geedy. Oh shit. What are you gonna do with that? He didn't even have the income from the creeps he would have gotten as well. That would have helped him stop that. And having his base fully defended and all the upgrades done might have made a difference here, but the Alliance hammered him before he could do anything. Are the minimap colors bugged? No, they are not. But the color that they appear on this list is not going to be the same color that they appear. Oh, we lost a pink. Being that we lost a Ranger Corps. Ranger Corps is out of the game. How many people are still in the game? 11. Okay, Alliance is down 1 member. This may end up being a shorter game than I thought. But that's okay. Masteria, 555 in the north. How are you doing? And seeming to be a caster upgrade focus in this game. Everyone just wants to walk like you, talk like you too. And I want to be down in Silver Pine Forest killing me. Uh-oh. Why am I hearing endless evil being summoned? Are you guys hearing that vague whooshing sound? Alright, let's look down south and see how the fight goes. Wait, oh, I was gonna say, there's no way Yellow's up north. Where is Yellow in that case? Val, we lost you. Oh, he has retreated. Only a little bit. Whoa. house? I'm creeped out. Oh yeah, whoosh, thank you, Cornrats. I love you. Did Gilneas not join someone? I don't know if Gilneas is actually... Oh, no. Oh, so you mean down south. Yeah, no. Gilneas is with purple. So I think it starts out that way in Lord on the Foremath, if I'm remembering correctly. Is it you guys? You guys doing this again? That healing noise being made by the casters? I bet you it's something along those lines. The blocks aren't for one building, it's to signify your area on the map. Sounds like running water. Alright. And now the Dark Horde has begun to stream its way into Dwarven lands. We're going to see the keep fall. I don't know why. Oh, okay. So here's something that I missed. Early on in the game, apparently, somebody, I don't know who, somebody went ahead and they killed this building right here. Yeah, this boy right there. It's supposed to have a cannon on top of it. Someone flew in with their flyers and probably destroyed it. Or they figured of death it. Which, if you're demons, remember, it's probably your job. You have flyers who have chaos damage, and you also have invisible units with Finger of Death. So sneak into the base and do damage to the fortified thing while we can. It's like such a... And it makes sense. Of course Dreadlords would sneak in and sabotage. I love, like, the thematic sense that it makes to me. But I know that that's just me, probably. Uh-oh. Here comes the very Dark Horde, streaming its way into Ironforge. Oh my, this is literally an army train. This is what I like about Lord on the Foremath, is a lot of times you get these armies that, holy, alright, and meeting them on the field of battle, the blood will be stained. Sorry, the blood will be stained with snow. There's going to be a little bit of snow in that blood. I have Kilrog on Dragonmont casters. Okay, got it. It appears block on minimap. How weird. Aiden. It appears black. I know, right? It's black, but it is in purple's hands right now. Now, the upgrade's right in 2-2 for our Dark Horde player. And Yusuf with 1-1 on his... Oh, the Alliance is fine right here. This is a very good fight for them. Until, of course, these Infernal Machines actually start hitting things besides the front line, which is also doing damage to Yusuf. I'm going to pause this real quick to go ahead and zoom in on some aspects of this fight so that we can discuss what's going on here. The Alliance does need to drag a significant number of their casters over here to the left to get a better concave, but that's okay. It's not the worst thing in the world. The other thing that needs to be happening is Yusuf is bombarding with amazingly strong Infernal Machines, and they leaving fire on the ground, it looks like. And where is he hitting? He's hitting on not only the strongest units that the enemy has, but his own units are taking damage as well. If this was brought up just a little bit and focused on these backline units, 3 or 4 volleys would absolutely devastate an entire chunk of casters. Now, Skybreaker's good, it's back out of range. Heroes are pretty okay. Yusuf's got them on the bottom flank right there. Only hero that looks in trouble. Nope, that's not Burden, that's just a Demi. Alright, back to the fight. And Evil will be pushed back here. Where is there dragging my ally? Apparently jerking himself up. Never mind, he was taking over not Menethil Harbor, but this was a human. There were things here at one time. There were humans. There's not anymore. Super fucking dead. Julian with the 0-0 on his melee. What is casters though? Oh, that's strong casters. Blue and gray, what are you up to? Gidi Prime, I know you well enough to know you're not giving up yet. Yes, you may have lost every other hero you have. Or, you know, he hasn't lost to Plague yet, that's why. As soon as he launches the Plague, he'll get the other hero. And red is ready with a Nubarak, or blue is ready with a Nubarak to begin their official assault. So we're going to keep an eye on that as evil is pushed back. Good is dumb. Alright, I'll have to play some Dotes. Anyone here with 2500 MMR in Dota 2 interested? Malaga? I love you. Guess not. See you tomorrow night, bud. Choo choo. Yeah, it's the rape train. What's up, Solitary? Now, this is a good Phoenix if it can get in there and do some huge magic damage done to the heavy armor of the demons. Does this look like it's... Does this screen look fat to you? Alright, blue. How many full units? How do you have empty transport ships, or nearly empty transport ships? Are you ready? No, you're not ready, Blue. Where are all of your units? The Alliance is down a player, but evil seems to be stupid. Teachy's spam. Oh, Techie spammer. I see. Upgrades included for our dwarven player here. We've got 2 into his defense and 1 into his ranged attack, but nothing else. Our Lordaeron player, don't know what he's going for. Arcanist mostly, so Mass Summoner. Alright, Mass Arcanist Summoner Repair with, it looks like, Gilneas Knights and whatever is surviving. Eventually they'll slowly be torn down. The Knight Squad will die. It'll be just Mages, Dalaran Constructs left over, because of course you get Dalaran Constructs. Blue's gonna sit just off the coast here, waiting his time to pounce on the unsuspecting lands of the humans. Yes. Ripe for rape. Have you ever been so ripe for rape that you just stop existing? Dash. I was about to dash Z3. We're so zoomed in. And suddenly another fight. Oh, dark green and purple. I see. Okay, dark green ran into the Dragonmaw clan up here north at the bridge. Dalaran sensed that, teleported in, and is now going to assist in this kick-ass fight. Ah, ha, 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 but the Shadow Council is here now. The Shadow Council will help, right, trios? You've got this. There's the summoning prisms. Go ahead. Can you spam buddies from that yet? No? Yes, yes, you can spam Fell Sabers from these summoning prisms. So, it's a very cool ability, and it's really awesome, and, oh, he has them in Skybarge. I don't know why I was ignoring the Skybarges. Still not enough. You shouldn't have empty... No empty transport ships. Don't justify that. The entire alliance is already headed south. This is very true. We're just getting rocked up in here. It just feels like purple has such a big force. These armies that you deal with in this map are so large. You really just have to reposition and try to get back together. It's a very chess-based game, but very fast-paced. Again. Speaking of fast pace, I'm not used to having to jump around the map and actually talk about stuff this often anymore, but it does make me happy to have something to actually comment on instead of my own inane actions again and again and again and again in the same hero build again and again and again and again. I'm sure even you guys can appreciate, you know, the uniqueness of this occasionally. Magistrix, 800 health. He's gotten upgrades into their health so far. Phoenix, luckily, doesn't take damage from itself like it usually does. Mar. Egavale increases hit points and mana regeneration. Ah, Dark Horde trying to go for the surround on Lorthamar. Julian wants the kill. Not gonna let him get it. And Asterion would also be a good snag, either or. And here comes, it looks like, potentially the final hammer. A slam hammer being brought down on the Dark Horde. Dragonmaw Port now going to be under attack by the 3 combined armies of the Alliance. We have Dwarves, Dalaran, and Lordaeron. What do you do? All they have is their hero squads right now. He's got some Nether's Evil elites, he's got the Death Knights, sure he's got his heroes, everything's alive kinda. Can I do Plague? Literally I can't do Plague, just research it. I think it has to be Gatey, right? Gatey being really fucking slow about this whole thing? Is like Dalaran floating in the... Yeah, he's like, I'm not ready, hold on. You better start going now, Buttercup, otherwise we're gonna get our biscuits buttered on the wrong side. And by biscuits, I mean buttocks. Fluffy. Anyway, aha, Mass Dispel. Oh yeah, and if you have Mass Dispel, it just sucks. This isn't Custom Hero Survival? Right, Balder? Pretty sure I updated the information to be correct. Okay. I wonder if I can upgrade tags. Alright, there we go. Are they really not pushing in yet? Are you afraid There's no, by the way, it looks like the Alliance managed to fly over here and break the little catapult that sits on top Dragon Maw port as well. So, looks like it was tit for port? No. Tit for port? Tit for tat? I was trying to make a joke, but I don't have anything. I've failed you. Yellow not joining in, sorry, not yellow. I can't just say yellow. High Elves not joining in with the rest of the army, harassing the Dark Horde, keeping them back, and this is really weird that the Dark Horde is not pushing in harder, seeing that their ally is completely wrecked. Like, no attempt. Are you kidding me, he says. What happened? Gray is trolling. Geedy Prime? Is Geedy Prime trolling right now? I'm sitting over here saying he's a good player, he's a long time, like, I know him. Geedy, be better than this. By the way, if you'd like me to shoutcast your Lordaeron on the Foremath stuff, or Azeroth Wars, or Lordaeron on the Aftermath, please send it in to azothancasts@gmail.com, azothancasts@gmail.com, and we'll do it today. I think I'm going to impromptu do a giant shoutcast live cast thing, because I feel like I'm having fun with this right now, and even if I don't understand everything that's happening, I understand enough to be able to help out. And, yeah, this base is dead. I'm not even going to focus on what this means. Legion just needs to get the hell out of there. And he did. Whoop. Right back to Arkham. Yellow somehow has pushed OJ completely back. What is going on with Orange's army? He's like, I saw 4 elves and I pooped. I had to leave. Gray, come on, Gray, where are you? Edie, there he is. He's landed right in the middle, right in front. Wargon was ready. Wargon 16 has dropped a number of cannon towers around his base. He's not worried. Look at this. Any upgrades into the defense of his buildings? No. That's okay. We have an arcane shield generator in here, kindly built by Anzium. Oh, I don't think that was Dark Green's intention, was to be outside of the base. He's now going to want to run inside very quickly. Alright, how are the upgrades looking? 2-2 for our undead player right now, and Wargon at 1-2. However, allies are teleporting in right now. Julian, the elves are going to help with this. We see Noxoramus. Probably could have been landed closer. Not as much of a rush to get to the front line as he seems like his ally is. Master Asia knows what he's doing and must be very upset that his enemies are just a little bit slower than he'd like them to be. I feel your frustrations, my friend. Pound's not closing gate. I know, there's a lot of newbie-ish going on. If you have replays, you should send them in before the new patch comes and breaks them all. I think the Alliance is going to be fine. Oof. This is really getting rough right now. I mean, we can just see how much AoE damage is chewing through them. They couldn't get in there quickly enough to break that choke point, and now they're going to suffer for it. The Alliance is fine. They're here behind shield generators, towers, walls. They've got healers with them, but the undead, they don't even have their fucking ally with them. I mean, Kel'Thuzad's over here. Noth is, sure, he's on his way, but Kel'Thuzad hasn't been involved in this entire fight, and most of Blue's army has been chewed into a paste. A very disgusting chitinous paste. You know that upgrade, chitinous plating? It should be chitinous pasting. And when your units die, they leave a sticky residue on the ground that, like, slows enemy units. I would love to see that as a weird chitinous pasting. Yes! Dead units leave a long-term, slow, gross goop. You can dispel it. Or you can clean it. That's what you have to do. This is really not going well for the undead. They're not going to break this. Oh, and the Alliance has gotten help from Dalaran. Now teleporting in on the left side for a flank. This western part is gone. The western part of the city now reinforced, sweeping around the edge of the wall, and they're going to push the undead to the east. I don't know where they go. He's probably going to try to rejoin with Noth over here at Anderhall. I was a betting man. But now Evil can do what? Dick all? It feels like? Triage? Where are you at? You're taking damage, so no? Just randomly taking damage. That's how much they suck. I kid. They don't suck. They're just timing was bad. Timing was bad, that's all. They didn't hit the Alliance at the same time. It's very important to make sure that the two-pronged assault comes at the same time and to kind of just distract until you're ready to come down. Because if the Alliance can group up and hit one front together, they will and they'll win. So, even if they do win one front, you want to be hitting them at the same time so that you can win the other front and get some kind of permanent advantage. That, however, has not happened in this fight, and I don't know where Naxxramas is off to. Floating out in the ocean. God, you suck. ED Prime, you're better than this. I know you're better than this. Alright, Infernal's working their way up from the Blasted Lands back up north towards the Dwarves. I don't know if the intention is to renew the assault or defend Kargath. Well, that's the first thing the humans find. Ruined chapels. Do you want to turn that into the Scarlet Monastery? Can. But it just has to be much later in the game. Hi, welcome to Nishi. Happy birthday, by the way. I feel bad for Blue. He has to work with Gray. Sadly, I don't have the replay where I totally fucked up his silver hand and we still won. Eowyn plus Velen was too much for Archimonde. That sounds like a badass replay. These Clash of Titans late in the game. At that point, you've earned those Titan units most of the time. I'm usually okay with them being on the field and the power that they represent, given the amount of time you have to invest in getting them. Typically, he has 8 to 10 by now in my games. That's what happened when you AFK. So Arden's basically saying he was just AFK and this isn't going well for him. I believe that. I believe that Gidi's very good most of the time. Something just went wrong. Oh, what's this? Dark Horde's behind the line. Dark Horde is behind the lines. They should be pushing with any army that they have right now to sandwich the dwarves, but they're not. It looks like a lot of it's running up north to fight nothing. Instead, a lot of Orange's units over here are going to get killed. I don't know if it was Hero as well. Yep, I think I spot a Hero. Or a Champion, one of the two. Oh, it's Kargath, and he's gonna eat one in the face. Poor Dark King. He's better than this. Where are his allies? Alright, running around the Kargath. No, he went right through. I think if he had run and gone around like this, he would have been okay. But he decided to run right into the middle of the army. Oh, rough choice, laddie. Oh, no, and here it comes. The regrouped units here at Anderhall. Teal, with his undead units that were spawned in the Noxious Glade in the Eastern Plaguelands when the Plague began, has brought them all the way to Anderhall and is trying to flank, along with Blue and Gray, the force that exists here. I wish Naxxramas was coming over the hills here and landing, but I'm not seeing it moving, so I don't think it's going to happen. And upgrades for Julian and Worgen are still 1-1 for... Ooh, okay, never mind. I saw 4 something there. Sorceress. I know our allied town is under attack. It's like crazy under attack. Oh, sorry guys, I was trying to play with OBS there for a second and it went off screen. At times when speed it looks a little bit hectic, but you can see Teal is going to manage to push this front. 3-2 upgrades from Yusuf are enough. Look, if Blue and Gray were pushing right now, where the fuck is Gidi? Where are you? Okay, he is at least attacking something right now. He is doing some damage, but Naxxramas is floating nowhere. Where? Is it floating now? Is it floating down? And do I have to shut up? I feel like I should have to shut up soon, but no, this is going to break Teal now. The overtime damage that he's going to... Oh, that was a very poorly played... Yusuf, I'm not yelling at you, but I think you could have done better with that Skull of Gul'dan Rain of Fire. Nice mana drain there on the heroes, trying to keep Anastarian good and low, using his Dreadlords to do that. He sees that his undead units are starting to die off, and even... Wow. Julian is dispelling everything along the front lines. You can see big chunks of plagued land being gotten rid of as well. This is something you can do to take away the advantage from the undead, because it works a lot like Creep does for StarCraft. Oh, Julian, I see. Going the kick everyone's ass route, hey? Lordaeron has lost his blue. Yep, Lordaeron's not looking good. Aish. Ah, the Silver Hand, a person we haven't seen much from this entire game, is now back on the move. Did he ever manage to take back things in Outland? No. And Trios has managed to lose 3 of his very, very, very cool units over here. Just due to pathing issues. It looks like they've gotten stuck at a quarter and he doesn't know where they are. Pit Lord, 2 Demis, and a Fell Lord. As you can see, all of them above 2,000 health. Bastions of attack and defense in most cases, but they'll never get to be used now. Can use though. Strathbone. Yeah, right here. This one. Strathone's about to get wrecked. Alright. And where did we leave off? There we are. What's this action going on? Titan has just been upgrading his units passively, getting some stuff. Heals, I'm hoping, on his clerics. Yes, level 2. That means they'll have healing. Don't remember if it's a direct heal or a heal over time, but either way, phenomenal. If you just get a group 3 and 4 of that and spam the Q heal button, it's very nice because all these have been adjusted for QWER. We're not like, oh, learn a whole new set of hotkeys for every race. It's like, no, is it on the far left? Hit Q. Kind of left, W. We're kind of right, E. The right, R. Cool. Game over. You win. We trust that you know how to play an RTS. It sure isn't going well for Evil. I didn't think Yusuf would send me in a game where he was losing. It was really unexpected. Healing Well. Sorry, Healing Wave. It's a direct heal, chain heal. Very wrong. And the dwarves are now going to lose their second base, Airy Peak. I don't know if Balam is still... He is. Where's the army, though? It's in Northrend. And Ironforge. Alright, he's given that up. He does... Oh, wait, hold on. Who's coming? Oh, it's Purple. And he's going to banish demons. He's going to say, get the fuck out of my shop. Look at that, Trios. And I believe if the dwarves were to use their ultimate here at Airy Peak, they could probably finish off this fight. Alright. May just throw up their I'm strong against stuff. Or Vorpal does the same, except he's not being attacked. So that's neat. And then more teleporting in or out. I think he's teleporting out. Yeah, he's getting the out of there because he realizes Bale has no intention of defending the space at all. Alright, sorry to see Airy Peak go, but where's the next fight going to happen? Strathal's been wiped out, Anderhall's been reclaimed. That leaves Undead with Northrend. That's about it. And the Alliance already has a bastion that they can teleport to in the form of Venture Bay. Demons still kind of rule I was gonna say nothing really. They don't rule anything. When I used to play Azeroth Wars, each race had different hotkeys, says Nozulan. These kids have everything handed to them. Dwarves need Wild Hammer Path for ultimate on Airy. Grey. Did Grey just lose Kel'Thuzad? He did. Grey just lost Kel'Thuzad somehow. How did he lose Kel'Thuzad? I wasn't even paying attention. Thank you for bringing that to my attention. Now that Kel'Thuzad is dead and a ghost, the only way to revive him is to use the Sunwell. Or another huge font of power. And that doesn't exist for the most part within their capacity to grasp. Streaming down south, Dalaran's now content. Look at the armies gathering outside. Bastions of human power stand strong against the waves of evil, which has been pushed back to the blasted lands, Kargath, mostly in the south and the north. The main, like, you know, the ideal like the banana belt, if we shall call it. That remains in human hands. Masterius says, at this point I'm considering civil war. You should. Absolutely. No one's working with each other. You're completely separate. Get as strong as you can. Get those extra heroes. Get that. Get it. Sure, you gotta fight later on, but it's important to survive right now. You can jump that bridge when you come to it. Do what you gotta do to survive now. Jump that shark. Eat that horse. Alright, and it looks like Siege, he's just sneaking in and out, using Finger of Death, trying to pick off the stronger, scary siege units he doesn't want to deal with here and there. Guild Adventurers for yellow, meaning that he has gone for the Explorers Guild path. He can drop healing campfires, which are kind of like healing wards. And they have summon, I believe, and a hawk and something else. They can see invisible, something. The net. I think net's in there as well. They're hunters, they're survivors, they're trackers, they're strong, hardy dwarves. And they'll do whatever you want, laddie. Listen here, I'm not saying you can suck me knob. Why, you should definitely suck me knob. The knob is a little-known dwarven root. Emphasis on little-known. Allows you to survive cold winter nights. Provide your body with a warm overheating sensation. Or if you were to eat it in warm weather, in fact, you'd probably die of a fever. That's an actual D&D thing. You should look it up. For realsies. Oh, and Bale has a small dwarven base in Northrend as well, but the undead, I think, know about it. Eh. Where's the teal? Where's the teleport? Teal, green, bag. They're talking about teleports and going in and doing stuff. MacDerden's on the front line. It's a little risky. Ren Blackhand, there's not that many units here. And if OJ's not careful, he could very easily get surrounded and aimed on. MacDerden trying to walk through his own army. You can see Yellow still intent with the aim. Tries to back it up. Fucking stun's still going off. MacDerden should not stop running. Actually, he lured in Yellow just enough to maybe make this worthwhile. Yusuf might have lured him in enough to do damage to the army and justify being here. There's the rest of the support. The Pit Lords have been found, I think. Yeah, did you get him off the island? Yes, he did. Trios didn't get his... Oh, Trios didn't get his Felgar Lords, but Yusuf did get his Pit Lords. 2 different guys' units were stuck there. Guild adventurers should summon personal grip gyrocopters. I think they might, actually. Maybe I'm wrong? I don't know. That'd be cool. They just jump into the air for a little while to get away. It'd make dwarves a little bit too mobile. Animal companion goes down, but there's no dwarves here left to focus. Yellow is on the back foot, but where's the rest of the human army? I mean, Titan, like, right? Oh, he's fighting. He's fighting undead. Titan's fighting for Barrett and Hold. Small island chain that's going to give him some more income. Okay, Mysteria. But you? Nothing big. Gidi Prom. Still in Naxxramas, which we have no idea where that is. Mr. Satan, what is going on? That thing broken, Jimmy? I have no fucking idea. Really, Alliance. There's gotta be some... Oh, there it is. Naxxramas is right in the middle of Alliance territory. He's unloading right outside Dalaran, and Dalaran appears to be ready for him. Antonidas has gathered the Kirin Tor, and he demands a charge forward into the gates of Naxxramas itself. The Dread Fortress has fucked off, apparently. Never mind. Dark Horde, to the gates of Ironforge itself.
We shall charge the gates of Ironforge and wreck the tiny humans' little creations.
Pretty sure they're called dwarves.
Tiny humans.
That's racist.
I kill you.
Going to help Green, says Teal. I don't... Green okay? Green's dead as balls over. He's just stuck between a rock and a hard place. There's alliance armies between him and his ally. No, there's not. What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, Lord, never mind. It's Julian about to push down across the bridge, and that is a point of contention that the evil team needs to hold right now if they want to have a chance against the Alliance. It's one of the best choke points they'll have. The other is keeping the dwarves locked up in several of these choke points. And just as Dark King finishes his barracks, it looks like Yellow's on the charge and looking for an Archimon kill. Is he going to be able to get out? It looks like it's a little bit cramped, and the dwarves are moving pretty fast on their bear mounts. Nope, instead they'll just focus down the barracks. Lots of siege damage, huge amounts of upgrades as well. And on Falstad Wildhammer, our flyer, are 2 Gloves of Haste, a Scroll of Healing, a Lion's Strength, or a Ring of Strength, and a Keg, which is increasing his mana and health regeneration. Now, a big fight going on up north. Aw, damn boy. Alright. Dark King is not the only orange player now. Trion's potentially going for the Alliance. Oh shit, is betraying Gidi Prime? Oh no, Gidi Prime is now in a fight with his once ally, Green. The Shadow Council has betrayed them, and now Naxxramas is in a spot of trouble. Can he pick up his heroes and get out of town before he has to die? Nope, you can see Noth is still down here, and I don't know if he intends to stay and fight or leave, but the Tower of Alterac also has multi-shot and is doing lots of damage. Alright, Trios may have been immediately punished for his treachery. His triosery. Yeah, Shadow Cattle wants Syndicate and got wrecked, dude. I really abused that against Perp. Wait. Tell me how he wants to kill a magic immune fortress with mages. There's enough Oh no, Noth! Get in the fortress, you dangle! Oh, he healed himself and everyone around him just enough. But the fight. Oh, this is just such a knockdown, drag-out fight here in Altag right now. It's just a few flesh golems making the difference. The bandit tents are trying to pump out Syndicate Rogue Knights. And will Altag end up going to the Cult of the Damned, or will it end up going to the Syndicate? I think it's going to be Syndicate, trying to focus down the Talon of Alterac, realizing now finally the multi-shot damage danger that it represented. Noth has retreated into the fortress of Naxxramas, is trying to get the hell out of Dodge. Can he leave before it dies? I hope so. Otherwise, he's in a spot of trouble. More fighting going on. Oh, they've just discovered spots of the cult here. And up north. Oh no. The crossing of the bridge, did it already occur, or is it about to? Yep, yellow's on one side. Doesn't want to go against the forces of teal and brown. What? Brown's still here? Oh my god, Rivendare. Got Necrosh Skullcrusher and what few ogres he managed to salvage. I don't see any fight in the north. Syndicate has now claimed the island chain that... who was fighting for? Light Blue, I think. Yusuf now controls Och, the Akhendan Soul Cairn. Yusuf and the other people are now splitting Green's previous units between them. I don't know if Yusuf got the heroes, though. He did get Grandmaster Vorpal. Someone else should have gotten the other one. Yeah, Terran Gorfine should have gone to OJ. Leaving him with 5 heroes to try to micro, on top of one Magtherin, which can just get surrounded and killed very quickly in this game. A lot of fun, a lot of fun. Should be moving up north here soonish to support his allies. And, oh Jesus, Naxxramas is still here. PD Prime now controls the Tower of Alterac and everyone's teleporting in. I seriously think it's best to get rid of Yellow's Dark King. What is going on? The teleport on top of the Alterac base. This fight was already going on, and now the humans. Dalaran decided to sweep in here and see, like, fucking put his nose in here, and now he's like, oh, nope, never mind, this doesn't have anything to do with me. That's my bad. I thought there were humans here who need to be punished. I was wrong. Jesus. That's a lot of undead, he's thinking to himself, and I'm really upset that I just reset the camera again. Oh well, there's still a good fight going on. Let's look at the upgrades. Nothing on his Death God Necrolytes, but 2-2 remains his old, wow, 0-5 from our Grey player. At least Gidi Prime has some pretty high upgrades on his defense, realizing that his summons constitute a meaty wall behind which his casters can usually hide, but he didn't get to exploit that early in the game because he was AFK, unfortunately. Now, the fight seems to have pushed Yellow. Oh god. We'll be engaging the Dark Horde. I don't know if the forces up north know that they're about to be squished between... There's the crossing by Yellow. The High Elves. Highborn should probably bring the whole army, not just the group, but, I mean, I see what you're doing there. It's a good hero group. It does do a lot of cheap, AoE, annoying damage, believe me. I feel ya. Boy, do I feel ya. But we've got to trap the dwarves. Oh, please, come on. Yes, Dark Horde. Everyone, dwarves, are they realizing he's in trouble? Does he understand what is approaching from behind? There's about to be a double-sided squish here, unless he sweeps into previous elven lands, takes over the graveyard, moves up, and sweeps back around to join his elven allies here. But let's see. This ring around the lake is going to be fun to watch. Ah, there's a hero. We've got, looks like, one of the bronze, yeah, Bronzebeard in the back. Looking a demon in the eye, probably for the first time in his life. No, he fought in the Second War. I'm sure he saw a demon. There weren't that many demons, though. Not in the Second War. Remember everyone being pretty surprised in the Third. But they straight up summoned demons in Warcraft 1. Oh, there's the Magtherin named Yellow. Said, alright, you want to brawl? I'm going to go for the one thing you love. But Magtherin does manage to back out just in time. Dark King, good defense on that. And up north, the High Elves coming into conflict finally with the demons. If Purple were here to teleport in and fight, I think this would be... I think I would just slow down also, because this fight has also continued to rage in Alterac, I believe. Yes! Holy god. Gidi Prime. Pushed back. Wow. Did Blue die completely? Mysteria? No, he teleported out. God, thank god he got out. What about Grey's units? So, Dalaran eventually did take that fight. Yellow with a very excellent choke point, I want to point. Ah, wonderful timing on that turnaround. Necrosh stuck in the back of the army. Actually, it's not that good, because there's a ton of orange units in the back lines here that are mixed in. But there's a lot that aren't, so I mean, let's look on the bright side. Meanwhile, Yusuf's still pushing the elves. His upgrade's now 5-5 for the elves. 6 on his magical attack. What about just regular range? No damage, meaning the ballistas are much less effective than they could be. However, the spells and overall magic damage are still extremely scary for any kind of heavy armor, which the Fel Reavers do. And Yusuf, now with the initiation of the Civil War, is able to upgrade his previous Fel cannons into these Fel Reavers, which I think you'll agree with me might be one of the coolest things that's been put into a game ever. Look at that skin. Look at him roll. Autobots roll the out. Well, it has mass TP and an axe on elites. He doesn't need gate. My bad. I don't understand anything, but giant armies fighting together is always very nice. Yeah, Erskine, it's a fun game. Full alliance. Yep, full alliance, and there's been the Civil War. Nothing's going on. I think they're getting pushed now. How's the attack? Oh, they're just taking out Venture Bay. We lost Rangers, that's not full. Yeah, they did have not a full team, and you had a full team, and they still beat you guys. And that's not full. He's like, alright, you've refuted my point, so what? It's like, that's just exactly that. 2 versus 3 versus 5. Yeah, it wasn't that at the beginning, was it? Aw, look, there's a lot of salt at the end of this game. So look, they tend to be close to an hour. 45 minutes is extremely short. This is half as long as I was expecting this to be. So there's that. Should have gone Ogre if he can't use casters on Brown, so Solitary. That makes sense. I believe the Ogres are a more physical-based upgrade to that race, as opposed to anything else. I don't know why. The obsession with stroking my beard has become troubling. Yes, I know. What about down south, though? This is the next big one. Is there one more fight, or is this kind of be it? I wouldn't be surprised. Makes sense. Yusuf said this was a meh game. It was meh. It was pretty meh, but it was fun to get back into for the first time. Whoa, what is going on with Syndicate landing on all the shores here? Attacking the Alliance. Fair enough. Still hates them. Wants to take over the College of Hydromancy. Wargon, like, whoa, dick. Oh no, you should definitely kill that college. It's very good and strong. You should kill that. It's doing AoE damage. You should kill that. Alright, thank God. Whew. Lord Falcon Crest back here. 1v1ing a tower. Not what I expected, but pretty manly nonetheless. And here comes the push. Oh no. The Dark Horde and... Hi, Julian Reno. Thank you for this toast, buddy. I really appreciate it. Much love. Everyone go check out Julian Reno. He does a lot of Warcraft content as well, and is a lot of fun. A lot of kind of stuff we do. Custom maps, big Lord on the Foremaths. Push. Yusuf says push. There it is. Push with everything you have. He's got Doomlord Kha'Zix. Fel Reavers are on the field. They don't have any upgrades into their attack, however. They're very good, even so. Much less dangerous to his own units, but still, they're so much faster, too. Alright, what's that? Blue? You gonna do anything with that army up there? I'm not scared of much, but I'm scared of these Fel Reavers, says Julian. Yeah, that's a wise choice. That's just called being reasonable. Julian, how was your stream today, bud? Is it possible to start now, like, play this game, or is it too hard? Giacomo... Yeah, it's hard. I would say, if you want to play this game a little bit, play it single player at first. Pick a race you want to fuck around with. Go into the game, explore the world, find the creeps, the mobs, look for your quest objectives, kind of understand what your upgrade paths look like, see what accidental stuff you stumble across just moving around in the world, and do that first, or watch a lot of the replays. There's a really cool YouTuber named Harold who did a lot of explanations on how to play Lordaeron the Foremath and Lordaeron the Aftermath. You go to Harold's YouTube channel, and you will find very good, detailed, very good stuff. Nuke is stupid, says Yusuf. I'm assuming one of the heroes has a nuke that he just does not like, given the speed that is involved in also getting away. Oh, what is this? Lesha has now turned into the Twilight's clan, meaning he's not allied to evil either. I wonder if Yusuf leaves this game before everyone else. Like a few of these guys were gearing up for later game stuff. Alright, nope, he's gonna attack his previous ally because screw you. I'm so mad you left me, I definitely have to hurt you now. But what does Lesha have? A general and Cho'Gall and the desire not to fight his former allies is my guess. This has all been turned into the Twilight Highlands now. Don't attack me. I'll help, Legion. Triaz, how's your army doing? Only 2 heroes left in there? Well, that makes sense. You attacked and destroyed one of the largest bases, Borealis. You've crippled an alliance capital, and now you and your allies sit amidst the carnage. The ruins, about to get attacked by undead. I just got more power to fight with alliance. Don't kill me. Really don't need this right now. Dark King and Legion could attack the dwarves and finish this. I believe there should be a, what? A High Elven army, but it retreated up north, and I don't know how far it went. Wow. Really far. High Elves got super scared of Yusuf. Gonna hurt. Paul's gotta see it coming now. Yeah, he has flying units, so he can. Oh, actually came out really easily. Another gray attack? What? Another Naxxramas? Oh, he's just dropping off a bunch of ghouls and then moving on with his life. And here goes Yusuf leaving, I'm assuming. Gonna die? Is he just gonna. Oh. He lost his one chance at a really good squish, and I think that's probably gonna make Yusuf say, GG! This map has no time left in it. Padliza says, I was born today. Congratulations. Happy birthday, Padliza. Really glad to hear about your birthday, bud. 16 years old. I'm trying to remember what I did as a 16 years old. I think I just went to my buddy's house and smoked hookah. That was it. No, I wasn't doing that at 16, was I? I think it was more. Whoa. Yeah, sure. Yusuf, where are your units? Why does the game say it's ending in like 3 seconds? Wow, these poor innocent dwarven, a slaughter, and they just keep working because that's the kind of work ethic that dwarves have. If you're really looking for somebody, thanks, good luck, and bay. Oh, thank God I'm not playing. Let's attack Twilights and then game crash. Let's attack Twilights and then ruin it all? GG, fuck this. Dark left. Oh my god. Yusuf said, I don't even... Why did Yusuf want to attack Twilights? That was a really weird choice. Twilights is like, we're going to attack the Alliance. The Alliance is really strong. And then he goes, let's attack the Twilights. Alright, Yusuf's ally left, and now I'm guessing that's probably it for Yusuf. Trade yet? Nope. Still 5-man Alliance. And he left. We all know that USS 15, 16, 17-year-olds boy do when we're alone. Hey. Yes, Julian Rio, you missed one. Julian, can you send me in another good game? Because I'll shoutcast it. I said I was going to do some replays. And if you have one, I'll do it right now. I'll download that thing and we'll get it out. Jeez, that twisty feeling is just so inappropriately. It's not healthy. Okay, I'm good. Got none. You have none. 0. Oh, that's sad. Let me see if anyone sent me one. I will go ahead and give you guys the email to send it at. If you have a good replay, feel free to send it in. We're gonna give it about 5 to 10. We'll give it 5 minutes. But this is my email. If you'd like to send any replay you have, send it there. Let me go check the email right now and see if someone did that during the replay. Dare we hope? No. Ugh. Can't fill up games and email address to send private videos. Yeah, that's right, baby. In the meantime, I guess we'll go ahead and just go back to custom hero survivals. Such is the life. I guess we can intersperse them in between. Thank you very much for joining us, guys. See you in the next one.